Welcome back. It is day 122 of our road to 2200. And we're 1981, finding somebody who's 1982. Hopefully that one extra ELO for them doesn't do any favors. But we shall see. They have the Scandinavian defense. And they're offering me another pawn. So if I were to take, they're going to come out. That's kind of their idea here. If I do something like this, they're just going to take and they're going to be fine. But maybe we just play d4. And then I'm going to play bishop e2, stopping the bishop from going here. And yeah, now they're going to start to put pressure on this. But we should be fine. I might play some kind of c6, knight here, try to go to the center. Something like that is kind of what I'm thinking. And I'm probably going to invest in h3. I don't know if it's a good move, though. Because do I really care if they come and pin me? I don't really think so. I think h3 is probably a wasted move. And they don't even go there, so I was correct. It looks like they want to go here and castle. That is what I'm seeing. Knight here. I could also jump in. That is an idea. Queen coming here could be an idea as well. No. If I go here, just bishop takes. What am I going on about? Let's just castle. It's probably not the best move. They're going to go here. Maybe I'll play a 4. Or not. Or not. Very fair, very fair. Let's improve our rook. Line up with their king. And they castle. Okay. So the bishop wants to be here. So I'm going to invest the time into improving the bishop. They might go here now, which is fine. We can just develop the knight protecting here. And now I'm just going to move my queen out of the pin. And they don't want anything coming here ever. But now I'm going to play knight e5. If it takes, we take with the rook. And then maybe we go here. It's an idea. Well, actually, no. Because then takes. We don't want that. We don't want it. No bueno. Okay, bishop back. So they're allowing me to damage their pawn structure. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Do I want to do that, though, is the question. Takes. Knight here, they would take. Is there anything to that? Takes. Knight goes here. Takes. King steps over. There's probably nothing to it. I can also just play knight here. If they take, I would just go back. Let's just improve the knight. There's no need to do any of that. We don't need to take them. We can let them take us. And now, let's see. What are we looking to do? I could go here and just put the bishop back. That makes sense. Oh, but now there's this, you dummy. Okay, they missed it. They missed it. They, I think, could have took, because if I take like this, they win the bishop. So takes, I would have to take with the pawn, which would have been ugly. Very, very ugly. So I'm looking at bishop back. Let's just go back with the bishop. That way now if they take, I can take and then take like this. Rooks are connected. We're going to speed up a little bit. My opponent's playing kind of quick, but I like my position. Position feels pretty good. We have a check here at some moment, potentially. Ninth back, okay. So they're trying to get rid of this, which is very logical. Check here. This isn't possible. Let's throw in this check. We gotta be careful because this will trap the piece, but maybe we can come here with our queen, attacking the bishop. If this, we would have takes, or no, we would have a check. King takes. Yeah, okay, so they go there. We gotta calculate. So queen comes in. If takes, I take the bishop, maybe. King takes, knight takes. Do we have anything here? Here, pawn takes isn't possible. Here, bishop takes. Knight takes, pawn takes. Queen takes, nothing. Queen here. I think the issue is that they can just take. Okay, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do this. Bishop's under attack. This is now... I'm threatening to take and fork. But it's not so simple. We're also threatening to take the knight. So knight takes. But now I can take with the pawn. So knight takes. Knight takes. Bishop takes, bishop takes. Knight takes, knight takes. Rook takes, rook takes. We just don't have anything here, do we? And if I go here, knight takes. Pawn takes, bishop takes. Well, he's got 3 attackers. I have a lot of defenders, but the bishop's under attack. If here, I can then take. So they take there. Takes. I think I take like this. Bishop there. Oh. Shoot. Rook takes. I guess I kind of have to sack the rook here and then take this pawn. I probably should have calculated this more. I didn't calculate like at all, which is not good. And then pawn takes. Queen here. Takes. King takes. And then I take here. We might be fine. If pawn takes, just here. Probably this. Okay, so we have this on the board. So we're gonna take attacking the queen first. They double up, so there's a threat of mate. So I guess I have to attack the rook defending this. I have some threats here. I don't think that's the move. Because now I can take here. I mean, I guess they're trying to win the pawn. I can also come here. Okay, let's take attacking the rook. And then we can save the bishop. Potentially. I guess there's this. Maybe I go here. We're so close to promoting. That's the thing. I mean, they have to go here, I think. 3 minutes. So here... Do I just come back? They push, we would take. So rook here is going to be needed at some moment. So rook here, queen goes back. What do they play? Rook here, queen here. Okay, instead they go all the way back. So this gives me tempo, which means I can save the bishop and probably just attack the knight here. So knight's under attack now. Pawn's protected. They go there. Promotion's almost possible. I can't go here just yet. I want to stop this check from happening as well. Let's come all the way back. Rook here is not possible. This pawn's protected very well. Very, very well. We have 2 minutes though. I guess rook here. Am I threatening to play this? I am. Rook here, where would they go? Also, what would the idea be behind rook e1? Afterwards, I don't know. Also going, maybe we had this and then followed by queen here. Just double up. Queen here, we'll just slide back or something. This pawn's super duper dangerous for my opponent. Threatening to come in. Okay, now I'll just move the rook. We're threatening checkmate with the queen sack. Come on, come on. Oh, he's sacrificing? But wait, can I sack the queen? They can block. But that should be winning, right? Here, queen blocks, takes, rook takes, and then I just take here. Can I do it this way? Takes, queen takes, no. Okay, let's sack the queen. They have to block this way. Yeah. Now we have a minute. We've got a minute. We've got a minute. We're threatening some trades. Just push. Ah. Did I really blunder this? Oh my gosh. No way. Shoot. Okay, well, that sucks. We're actually so bad. And now let's just bring the king. We're still technically up, but I don't have any time. I can't believe I blundered that fork, man. I'm just going to push the pawn and try to go here. Cement it in. Because he can just come here, can't he? Oh my gosh. You have to be kidding me. I suck. Yeah, now this is just losing. For very many reasons. Just need to move. I hate endgames. Oh well. Is what it is. 17 seconds. He's probably going to attack me. So let's try not to pre-move there. Okay, so he does that. Let's go here. Oh, shoot. I missed that move. my gosh. Alright, let's take a look. We're completely winning, and then we blundered a fork and time pressure. And then, of course, you know, it's fine. So, yeah, I mean, we've got this position. Just a very nice position here. I feel like I played decent, actually. This is a blunder, though, because they can just take the knight, I believe. Yeah, they can just take, and then you have to take with the pawn. They missed it, and we step back. Queen coming in. What should I have played? Knight takes d7 first. But okay, we have this huge trade here. We sack the rook. And then, like, we have a great position. Like, it's so hard to do anything here. Queen d4 is the best move. Double up, and then queen sack. You can't take it with the other rook, otherwise it's mate. So you have to go for this, and then, yeah, of course we blunder. Still completely winning, but when you have less than a minute and you're apex chess, you're not going to win this. And now he's just getting in. So, like, we just go g4. So we're supposed to kick the knight, start pushing our other pawns. Bishop a5 is also a move. I guess I committed my pawns too quickly. By playing c5, it just allows the king to come in. And then the knight's just tricky. Is there anywheres that I had a chance to come back? I think it was... no. Yeah, right here. This is a drawing endgame. But I had to take, didn't I? Yeah, you just take. Take, and probably push. Nope. You go g4. That's fair. If takes, takes. And now it's just a race. b5. g5. 92. King h5, king h7, king f7. What does this lose? Why does that lose? I must have something to do with this. 94, push. Knight f6. King g7. Knight g4. King h8. b4, b5. No, that loses to knight f6. So you have to go h3 first, knight f6, king g7, knight h5 check, king h6, only move, knight f6. You can't push, you have to go back. And yeah, you have to like keep repeating. So, tough game. Alright, let's play another one. That was tough, but I feel like we played decent until we just didn't have enough time to convert, which is pretty typical of me. Okay, we have a Caro-Kann, knight of 3, so now it's just an exchange. We're going to develop our knight. Bishop e3 is an interesting move. Not being active along these diagonals. We'll put the bishop on f5. While we have the chance. And now, this is similar to a Panov, actually. I mean, the bishop's already out of the pawn chain. They want to go here, I would assume. Queen here. There's also tactics like this to pick up the pawn. Do I care about the pawn? You know, I never go for tactics like... well, I guess the queen can take. Let's just play e6. And they lock it down. Okay. So now I'm going to play g6 and go for this. And just try to put pressure on this. That's the plan. Because whenever they play moves such as c5, we want to start putting pressure on this. So they pin our knight. I think we just castle. That was not a free bishop, by the way, because they could take, but maybe... Oh, I missed something. I could have took... No, but then they can take with check. So it didn't really matter, but there would have been an opportunity for show. Maybe just put the knight on a good square. That would make sense. And trap the bishop. So let's not do that. I could plan to go here and then put the knight here. Could be an idea. Let's do that. Let's see what they do. Now I'm just going to jump in with the knight. Maybe I'll bring the queen out. Tickle some stuff. I'm trying not to play this because it creates a big hole here, which they control. And I might want to play b6 at some moment. Maybe knight here is an idea. Could also jump the knight here. Let's get our queen out. Say, if you want to take, go ahead and take. Maybe they play a4. Meh. Yeah, I want to get rid of this knight. That makes sense. Maybe now we go for like some kind of stonewall setup. Let's go f5. Creates a weakness, but it'll be okay. Because if they take the knight, then yeah, it's just not something that they probably want to do. Here, we gotta figure out where we're gonna go with the queen. Well, here we just take the pawn, actually. But are we scared of this? Maybe. Maybe, baby. That could be a move at some moment. Bishop here. Takes, knight takes. Yeah, I mean, this is a threat, actually. Removing one of the defenders of this pawn. So here, I mean, they could take, of course. Takes, takes. Here, takes, take. Wait, so if I push, bishop takes, pawn takes. I like that. So if here and they go back, we can take, attacking the queen. Knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Queen here is attacking the e6 pawn, though. They've got some decisions. Yeah, so they don't want me to push. They saw the threat. Here. Doesn't work. What if I go here, though? Queen here. Takes, takes, queen takes. There's a block, but then we would take the bishop. So let's just slide back. They created some weakness here, which is never good. And now there are potential sacrifices, which I love. No, there's a knight there. There's a knight there. We would not take the bishop. Okay, interesting. Here, bishop takes, rook takes, pawn takes. Here, attacks the knight. Here, takes. I would go bishop here. So here, bishop takes, rook takes, pawn takes, takes. Try to bring the other rook. Queen here to defend. Should be fine for them. Maybe it's time to strike in the center of the board. Trying to push. So here, if this, we just take. I think this is well timed. E5. We gotta lock out for the diagonal. Now, if they don't take, I'm pushing. Yeah, so they do take. Now, knight takes, queen takes. It's possible, but maybe we go here, trying to attack this pawn. So let's take with the knight. This way we're maybe going to lure out the king. Is that good though? I don't know if it actually matters. Could also maybe take the bishop. We got choices, baby. Also, this pawn's very weak now. And they never want to take, because that's just going to put a pawn on e4, and then this is very weak. Yeah, so they take. Bishop takes. They're probably going to take now, actually. So they do. Do I want to take this way, maybe? Opening up the rook, actually. This is very nice, but this opens up the rook. Takes, takes. No. This diagonal is going to be very weak, too. So if I were to go here, queen goes here. Rook here. Here, maybe this. I'm going to take this way. Let's play for some imbalance. Maybe prepare some e4 as well. But like I said, we got to be careful of this. This was definitely the more solid approach, but I think this way gives us more chances with the open F file. Obviously, the downfall is that our king's a little bit more vulnerable. Maybe just bring the rook in. Well, no, they're attacking this pawn, dummy. They're attacking a pawn, but I can go here, protecting and attacking. So we just get to improve the position there. I like that. Maybe they're going to push. That would probably be kind of bad, I would assume. They can protect this way as well. But then I can push the pawn. Okay, so they go there. Check. Check just makes sense. This isn't then under attack. I go here. Yeah, now let's just protect. Rook here is going to be a move at some point. Or bishop takes, takes. Takes, 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 takes. Takes. I can also start pushing the pawn. It allows the bishop in. The bishop can come in anyways, though. So let's go here. Comes in, we just move the rook. Time is equal. So they push that way. Here takes. Here bishop takes is probably the move. Push, bishop takes. Takes, 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 rook takes. No, it's just not enough. Push. Let's just step up with the king. But maybe that allows this. No, they want to make a pass pawn. Stopping this. Okay, the rook. Oh, I blundered that. Oops. Okay, so probably have to go takes, 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 takes. No, we just blundered. Dang it. That sucks. Maybe it's not so bad, though. Maybe not so bad. We do have these pawns. 2 minutes though. We have an outside pass pawn as well. And we're threatening to take this pawn. So there are some threats here. Queen there. Are they threatening to push here? So it takes, push, rook here. Rook goes here. We should be able to come back. Let's take. Maybe push as well as a move. Not enough time to think about it. I feel like the instant move is this. I have to play rook c8. Then they go here so that I don't win the pawn. Then I come back trying to win it this way. Yeah, so rook c1. Okay, instead they go there. They don't want me to push. Logical. Now they're threatening to take. So let's just slide out of the way. Attack the rook, or the queen. Just breathe. Breathe, my friend. So they are attacking this. I think I can push, though. Takes, check, takes. It's probably not good. Yeah, they take. Let's take with check first. Check. Here they have a rook here. Brutal. I'm going to go here and try to take. They might be able to take, push. But I have checks. I got to be careful. It's a tricky position. Takes. No check. But takes. There's check here. What if I sack the rook? Takes, check. No. Does not work. I'll slide back, try to come in. Maybe we can get some kind of draw. They should probably just take... Oh, they forced the trade there. Shoot. That was a good move by my opponent. Yeah, now we're just totally lost. Just here. And just take. Ah, no. Shoot. Yeah, now this is just easy for them. Maybe a little stalemate. It sucks that I have that pawn. Alright, GG. That sucks. It is what it is. Opponent played well. We had our chances. Let's take a look at the game. So this is like a Panov kind of style game. Giving up the bishop wasn't the best, but I didn't think it was that bad. Here, yeah, I knew that was the wrong move. This was timed bad, apparently. Takes, and we took the right way. What am I supposed to play here? This was my chance. Bring the rook protecting. That's fair. We wanted the rook there anyways. And then this was a mistake. We have to play rook f5. I was debating on rook f5. I guess there's also d4. d4, if they take, what's the idea? Rook takes. Oh. Yeah, queen can't take. And then this is wrong. Yeah, because we just allowed them to skewer us, unfortunately. And then from here, it's just kind of just game over. Push takes check. What do we have to play? Rook b8. Oh, okay. Yeah, tempo the queen. Only move. But instead we have this. They get the queen trade. And we're just losing. So anyways, it happens. It happens. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.